Hey everybody. So I did something I usually don't do. I peeked into anyway, I saw what somebody was talking about me. See, this is the thing is now I'm going to attempt to try to share some information with people because there's some really sick people out there. And I'm realizing now that like hurt people and like sick people like they can be so consumed with their sickness that they don't even realize they're sick, and they're oblivious to the things that they do to others. Well, I don't know, maybe they're oblivious, maybe they're not. Based on some of the things I see them say, to me it seems like they're actually oblivious, like they don't even know what they're doing. So I'm going to attempt. I'm not an attempt. This is me sharing what words I have to share that may help these hurt individuals not be so hurt anymore. Because it's sad to see. So, so I could get into specifics, but it's just pointless because this is something that's already been done before, and it's like I'm not going to get into this game again because I can already see that's motive that. So what I'm seeing is an adult human being that has trouble expressing how they truly feel, whatever it may be. I don't know what they truly feel, but one thing I do know for sure is that this particular human being continues to watch my videos, and I believe she likes things I do online, and even goes into my channel and watches videos from my YouTube channel, and has people leaving comments like, "Why are you passing your joy around?" and this and that and that and this, and then just today she shares my video and then she talks about how much of a sicko I am, and if you're a decent human being, I'm sorry you had to watch this. And it's like, this is the same person that, like, when I was talking about killing myself, they said nobody cares and they're gonna call the FBI and all this stuff. And then even in that same little passage that I saw today, just a few hours ago, this same human being included in that sentence that she was talking about me, exactly that, like nobody gives a fuck, like. And it's just like that right there tells me that she's probably lived most of her life around people who really don't care about her, and she's hurt, and it's like, so my heart has always, and it will still always go out to her. But at the same time, I'm not going to be foolish and fucking jump into a toxic situation with somebody who's just sick, like really sick. Like there's levels to everything, and it's like I'm like, I thought, like, yeah, I got a little something. We all got a little something we got to work on, but there's being aware of it is like the first step. Being upfront and acknowledging and speaking it and being verbal and expressing that you have a sickness is definitely, I think, like one of the first, if not most pivotal. I mean, if it's the first, that's the most pivotal, but it's a very pivotal step in healing, is being able to admit that you have issues, and that you're hurting that you people can really hurt other people without even knowing it. Like I'm not supposed to talk about my family, but in this household, there are people that go around doing things and saying things, and I don't even think they know how much the things that they do and they say has an effect on people, like, and not just on the other people, but also on their own soul. This is why revenge is one of the worst things. It's what's perpetuated so much misery here on this planet, is people continuing to think that by killing somebody else is going to make them feel better about something, when in actuality you drew every experience that you went through to yourself for some reason, whatever it may be, whether it's resistance for you to grow or some type of karmatic debt you got to pay back. It came to you for a reason. And the more that you try to fight it coming to you and try to blame people and play the victim card and all this and that, the more you're not taking accountability for where the fuck you are. So that's all I'm seeing right now. I'm sorry she's hurting, but I just, this is why I don't watch her channel. Like, she continues to watch my shit all the time, and it's like, well, that's another reason too. Like, I mean, it's like, anyway, I'm not gonna get into specifics, but I'm gonna say that I hope she finds something that she really, somebody she can be with, and she can find some joy for herself in her life, and in doing so, she won't have to watch my channel all the fucking time. I mean, you ain't gotta watch this shit. Like, nobody's making it. I don't send this to anybody. I don't ask people to watch things. I don't So, maybe like stop making that choice to continue watching this if it disturbs you that much. That's not the problem with society. Is you got, we continue to entertain ourselves with things that we don't even like. And I think sometimes just because people are so bored, they don't know what else to fucking do. So they're just going to watch shit to hate on other people. And it's like doing that in itself is also going to perpetuate more misery by yourself. Like laughing at other people's miseries, making fun of other people's miseries, making them feel like shit, trying to hurt them for whatever reason, that goes negatively onto you and your soul and your heart. Okay, it's not going to help you find any love any better. It's not going to help your life get any better. It's not going to help anything get any better, except it's going to make you feel like shit so that you can learn the lesson, hopefully, eventually, and stop doing the same stupid, silly shit. But until then, you're going to continue to suffer in your pit of hell, or, suffering, or whatever it may be. I mean, that's how it feels to me. When I'm in my dark fucking dungeon hell that I've created for myself, it feels like I'm in the pit of hell. So that's what I'm seeing when I read her words, with somebody who's trying to appear like they got all their shit figured out, but yeah, they really fucking don't. And I keep seeing these little backwards messages and things that are being done. It's like my energy readings are telling me it's coming from her. That's why I've continued to speak and continue to try to figure out what this is, because it's like, well, okay, like I'm not even watching her channel right now, but I'm continuing to feel a presence from her coming on to me. So I try to do things to just clarify stuff, figure out what the fuck's going on here and why, but one thing I'm not going to continue to entertain and enable is people that can't even be real, like with how they really feel, and who are also going to be detrimental and mean to other human beings. Because even if I was that sick dude or whatever, she ain't got to say it like that. She could try to just say simply, to one human being to another, like, hey, could you please stop, and it's like after the FBI thing, she then left a comment being like, get the fuck out of here, equip the angels. Like, and I know she said that trying to engage me into a conversation because she doesn't know how to just say, I just want to talk. So it's like, this is how I know when somebody's sick. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's there. It's in the comments. It's there. So I'm not going to go over all these fucking things in the past that have happened to try to prove all these points, because I've already done that, and it's relatively futile, and it doesn't even interest me anymore. Because, me and this person have known each other online for years now. And the fact that she's still doing the same shit just tells me that she still doesn't want to grow up from that particular lesson that I think she needs to learn, which is fine. But it's like, I'm not going to continue to play these games, because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like a game. It doesn't feel real. In order for it to be real, you got to be real with how you feel. But she's not, in my opinion, doing that. So I'm just going to keep moving. So, all right. Y'all take care. Love you guys. Bye.